In the cozy town of Moonwhisker, there lived a small silver cat named Nala. Nala loved all the wonderful things the day had to offer: sunshine, warm blankets, and chasing butterflies. But there was one thing she did not love at all: the dark. Every evening as the sun dipped below the horizon, Nola would curl up tightly in her bed. She'd shut her eyes and wait for morning. "I don't like nighttime," she'd whisper to herself. "It's too quiet, too shadowy, too scary." One evening, while Nala was watching the last rays of sunlight fade away, her best friend Ollie the Owl flew down from a tall oak tree. His big round eyes blinked gently. "Nala," he hooted softly, "the night isn't scary. It's full of magic. Why don't you come explore with me?" Nala shook her head so fast her ears flopped. "Oh no, no thank you, Ollie. I'll get lost, or I won't be able to see." But before she could finish her list of worries, a gentle breeze blew a soft sparkle across the grass. It swirled around Nala like magical glitter. "See," Ollie said with a knowing look. "The night wants to show you something." Nala swallowed hard, her heart thumping just a little. She looked at Allie's kind face and then at the fading sparkle. "Maybe I can try," she said hesitantly, "just for a little while." And so, with a brave little breath, Nala's nighttime adventure began. Ollie led Nala along a winding moonlit path. It was dark, but it wasn't empty like she'd imagined. All around them, tiny lights began to flicker on and off, dancing in the air. "What's that?" Nala gasped, her eyes wide with wonder. Ali smiled. "Those are fireflies. They glow to say hello to the night." The fireflies circled around Nala, lighting up the grass like thousands of tiny living stars. Nala's fear started to melt away. "They're beautiful," she whispered, completely mesmerized. Next, Ali led her to a shimmering river. The water wasn't dark and murky. Instead, it glowed with a faint, magical blue light, sparkling as it flowed under the moon. Nala blinked in surprise. "Is the river singing?" she asked, tilting her head. A low, gentle hum seemed to rise from the water. Ollie nodded. "The night makes simple things magical," he explained. The sound was like a calming lullaby. Feeling a little bolder, Nala dipped a paw into the glowing ripples and giggled. "It's warm." But just as she was starting to feel comfortable, Nala suddenly froze. She saw a strange, wiggly shadow moving behind a large tree. "That. What is that?" She stuttered, her fur standing on end. Her heart started to thump loudly again. The shadow took a step forward, and out popped a very sleepy-looking Hazel the Hedgehog, who let out a big yawn. "Oh, hello there. Were you scared of my shadow?" Hazel asked kindly. Nala felt her cheeks grow warm. "Maybe. Just a little." Hazel smiled a gentle, reassuring smile. "That happens sometimes. But shadows aren't always scary things. Sometimes they're just friends who haven't said hello yet." Nala looked from the friendly hedgehog to her own long shadow on the ground and felt a new wave of bravery wash over her. Finally, Ali led Nala up a small hill that overlooked the whole town of Moonwhisker. The view took her breath away. The sky wasn't a dark, empty blanket. It glittered with more stars than she could ever count. And the moon. It glowed bright and soft, like a giant, friendly nightlight, watching over everything. It's so beautiful, Nala gasped. Ollie landed softly beside her. The night isn't here to frighten you, Nala, he said. It's here to show you a different kind of beauty, things you can't see during the busy day. Nala sat quietly, watching the stars twinkle and feeling a deep sense of peace she had never felt before in the dark. I think, she said slowly, a small smile on her face. I think I'm not scared anymore. When Ollie and Nala walked back home, she didn't run inside to hide in her bed. Instead, she sat on her doorstep and looked up at the moon, which seemed to be smiling down at her. "Good night, stars," she whispered. "Good night, moon. Thank you for the adventure." From that night forward, Nala was no longer just Nala. She became known to everyone as Nala, the night explorer cat. The brave little cat who once feared the dark, but then discovered all of its wonderful, sparkling magic. Thanks for watching our story. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more adventures.